ready, got my hot chocolate. Wow. I am currently training for a 5K. I know, never thought I would be a runner. I surprised myself with that one. Good morning, besties. We are starting this vlog bright and early. Well, not really like bright and early. It's currently 8 a.m. I woke up at 6 this morning. And I've just been chilling on the couch, doing my little morning routine, reading. I'm actually getting ready to make my breakfast because I do have a run scheduled this morning. I am training for my first ever 5K, so I'm very excited for that. I recently just picked up running like 2.5 weeks ago, and I really enjoy it. So I've been running twice a week, spin once a week, and like I want to chat a little bit more about my training and how everything has kind of changed over the last month or so, because I've had like this total just mindset shift with training and where I'm kind of wanting to go with my fitness journey. So we're doing a little full day of eating. I'm gonna take you guys through everything that I'm eating today. I did have my calories raised a little bit because I am running right now and I'm just having a lot more movement, and I'm only weightlifting a couple of days a week. So we did raise my calories up because I was in a deficit for a while. So we're slowly building back up as my metabolism starts to speed up again, since I am putting out more energy and I'm more active now. So with that being said, let's get to making breakfast. I'm thinking probably just like some protein oatmeal because I have a run, and if I have anything that's like super heavy, I'll be wanting to shit my guts out. So protein oatmeal it is.
Set my shit for 7 p.m.
What? You set your alarm for 7 p.m.?
Oops.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Oops.
Thank goodness you didn't do that when I asked you to set the alarm for 6:15.
I know.
Because if you would have set it for 6:15 p.m. I wouldn't have woke up. That would have been the end of the world for me. Ma'am? Why are you standing on the couch like that? Why are you standing like that? I'm eating some oatmeal with strawberries, protein powder, and brown sugar, and then I'm gonna get ready to go for my run after this. So hopefully this will fill me up for a little bit, but normally this is just my breakfast and what it typically looks like on a day that I'm running. Okay, we're about to head out for my run. I have a 3-mile run today, which on Tuesday I only had 2 miles, so we have a whole extra mile to run today, so that should be fun. Full fit is Buffbunny collection. I have on, I don't even know what leggings these are. I wish I knew everything like off the top of my head, but I don't. So yeah, I believe this color is Avo green, and this color I believe is like tea leaf green or something, and then my green hydro jug. Kind of vibing with the full green. So we're gonna head out for my run. I'm gonna like record some clips on my phone because I am vlogging for TikTok. I'll insert those, and then we'll see whenever we get back. Well, whenever I get back. Mile 1 done. The whole first mile was pretty much incline, so now on the second mile, we have decline, so I am stoked about this. Mile 2 done. I just saw these older couple that I saw yesterday when I was running, and they gave me a thumbs up, and that is all the motivation that I needed to finish this last mile. Long sleeve shirt had to come off for this last mile because I'm starting to get a little bit hot, so we're gonna finish this mile in my sports bra. 3-mile run is done. I honestly did a lot better than I thought I would. This is my first ever 3-mile run. I did intervals 3 minutes on, 2 minutes off, and honestly, I thought this would take me like an hour to run, and it took me about 42 minutes total, so beat my time. I'm really proud of myself, and I'm excited to continue training for this 5K. I just got back from my run like 30 minutes ago. I hopped in the shower because I needed to like clean off. Clearly I was a little bit sweaty. And before I showered, I put my food in the air fryer, completely forgot to film it. Of course I would do something like that. I literally told myself to not forget to film anything for this full day of eating, which is why I haven't filmed it earlier in the week, because I kept forgetting to pick up my camera and film. And I told myself to not forget to film anything today, and here I am forgetting to film something. But I'll show you guys what I made. I put it in the air fryer, cooked it while I was in the shower, and now we're gonna eat it. It is a pizza bagel. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I have been posting all of my food recipes that I've been making over on my Instagram and TikTok. I believe my pizza bagel recipe is already on my TikTok. I just haven't posted it on Instagram yet, but if you guys want that recipe, that will be over over on my TikTok page, and you guys can go find that. Honestly, we might be able to like pop it up here on the screen if I can find it. But yeah, do you guys want the recipe for that? It's so freaking good. I'm gonna show you guys. This is the beauty. It is a pizza bagel, obviously, with a bagel, duh. What am I doing? A bagel? What? I was gonna say cream cheese. What am I talking about? Oh my gosh, I need a minute. I like can't talk for some reason. I'm like trying to explain what this is and I just can't talk. So this was a pizza bagel, okay? So I used a bagel. I was gonna say cream cheese, I meant cottage cheese. Bagel, cottage cheese, a little bit of shredded cheese, turkey pepperoni, that's it. Pop that baby in the air fryer for 8 minutes at 350 degrees. I do bake instead of air fry. I have that setting on mine, but honestly either one totally works. And then that's my food. It is fucking bomb. I love it. I eat this all the time. And since my calories have been raised up since I've been running, I definitely need something a little more filling, especially after my run. So oatmeal held me over before my run and during my run. Now I need some more carbs to like give me some more energy because I just fucking ran 3 miles. So we're gonna eat this and then I will pop back in with you guys in a little bit. I wanted to show you guys a close-up of this. It doesn't look super appetizing because I burnt my pepperonis, but I like them burnt, so totally fine. But this is what my masterpiece looks like. Also in here I've been like on a Crystal Light kick lately. I've been having like, this sounds so weird, but like an ick with water, which I feel like is weird to say. Like who actually has an ick with water? Like you actually like need water and you should be drinking water. So I normally try to aim for drinking about 1 gallon a day, which normally is not too hard for me. It's been pretty easy. But when we started going through the move, I just found that I was neglecting water and I was so dehydrated all the time. I think it was just because I got so busy and I wasn't drinking water. And then whenever I tried to go back to like drinking my normal gallon, I was just like, this is a lot for me. And I feel like the water was just like, meh. Like I just wanted a little drinky drink. I wanted a poppy. I wanted like a sparkling beverage. I wanted something. And so what I found to be my happy medium to like make sure I get enough water in is putting a Crystal Light packet in. So I'll pop a Crystal Light in there and then I pop a little bit of Himalayan or pink Himalayan salt. That way I can have like, you know, salt for some electrolytes. But yeah, I normally will just do that. It is so freaking good. And I normally can drink like 3 to 4 of those hydro jugs every single day easily. And then at night I can still enjoy my poppy, enjoy my mocktail beverage, and I have the best of both worlds, you know? This is also the Honeydew Hydro Jug Tumbler. I've been obsessed with this color. I'm normally not like a green girly, but I think I'm like in my green era right now. I love this. Code Madi10 if you guys want to save. I don't believe they have any tumblers available right now. I think they only have the cream color available, but they should be launching and restocking some of these colors soon. So if you guys want to check it out, I have it down below. And then of course my link here on the screen. This is my favorite feature. I just flipped you guys off, sorry. This is my favorite feature of our apartment is that the lounges, they have a little coffee bar. I want hot chocolate though. Alrighty, got my hot chocolate. We're headed down to 7-Eleven. What do you want from 7-Eleven?
Okay, you guys, some people might not agree with this and might think it's gross, but I'm telling you, the best snack you could probably ever get in your life is the 7-Eleven horchata and then some corn nuts. I'm telling you, right there, that is the ultimate snack, and that is the only snack you'll ever need in your life, so you need to get on that.
So we're headed down to 7-Eleven. I need some steppies because I have calls the entire rest of the day, so I'm gonna be like sedentary most of the day. So we're gonna get some steps in. I wanted hot chocolate because our lobby's hot chocolate is the best hot chocolate besides like the hot chocolate your mom makes or you make for me at your mom's house. But this hot chocolate, so good. So we're gonna get some steppies in and then I'm gonna hopefully come back and do my makeup because I do wanna get a little bit ready before I do these calls. I think the last time that we talked, it was 11 o'clock in the morning and we were headed to 7-Eleven to go get some steps in and I was drinking my hot chocolate. Yeah, now we are at 6 p.m. Okay, we're 6 p.m. in the evening. So we're doing tacos tonight because I wanna go to Home Goods. Why did I blank? I want to go to Home Goods and I want to get some more skinny syrups and some creamer from Vaughn's because I want to film some coffee recipes this weekend. So we're going to do that, but I want tacos tonight and I can fit it in the macros. So we're going to do tacos for dinner. I'm so excited. There's this taco truck that one of my friends was telling me about and he was saying like it's so good. It's a really good taco truck around here and I was like, I love me a good taco truck. So hopefully it is good. I don't know the name of it. I have it in my text messages, but I don't know off the top of my head. So I'm excited to have some tacos tonight and fit those babies into my macros because boy am I hungry. This place looks really good.
I got your street taco.
They have birria.
Yeah.
Oh. I am genuinely so excited for these tacos. All I gotta say is shout out to my coaches for the calorie increase, because the fact that I can fit street tacos into my calories is phenomenal. I got 2 tacos and I got 1 thing of like the street corn, because I was like, well, veggies, we need some veggies, corn, and I just love street corn. So I'm excited to eat this, and I'm just stoked that this literally fits in my fucking macros. Okay, these are my 2 tacos, and then these 2 are Eli's. These look so freaking good. All right, I'm gonna try one of Eli's, and then I'm gonna try one of mine, because that's the whole fun, you know? You gotta try his stuff too. His taco, 10 out of 10. Let me try mine. I've been really into pastor lately, like that's like my shit. So, wow. That might be the best pastor I've ever had. That pastor beats the other place. This one beats the other place, the pastor.
Nice.
Wanna try a birria?
Yeah, here in a minute. I'm gonna eat my burrito first.
Okay, I want to do a little sit down with you guys, because as you guys can tell by the title of the video, I am currently training for a 5K. I know, I never thought I would be a runner. I surprised myself with that one. But I wanted to just kind of chat a little bit about like my fitness journey, where I'm at, and this like wellness era, I guess is what I'm gonna call it, that I'm in right now, because my outlook on training has just like changed a ton recently. And for so long I was so focused on, you know, being stronger, strength and PRs and looking a certain way, being shredded, the aesthetic. Like I was so fixated on that for so many years, and recently I just found that I was just not loving the gym like I used to, and I just kind of started like resenting going. And I felt this way for a while. I've tried, you know, we've switched up my splits. We went from training 6 days a week to training 5 days a week to training 4 days a week to now training 3 days a week. So like I've switched up my training style. I've switched up the things that I do. I've switched up the, you know, amount of times that I go. I've switched up, you know, I add air bikes in. Like I've tried different things, and every single time it came around to like I enjoyed it for a while, did really great, but then I always just came back to this feeling of I felt like I was tied to weightlifting only for so long. And when we moved to Vegas, a couple of my friends are like, well, actually my coach and my friend Erica are like runners. They're into running, and every time we go on walks they talk about, like Erica would mention like running, how much she loves running. Kind of just got me into like thinking like, maybe I should try this. Maybe I would like this, because I've been doing spin classes every single week since we moved here. So I've been doing spin classes for like the last like 5-6 weeks. I love them, and I go once a week, and even like a couple of weeks I went twice a week, because I just loved like moving my body in a different way other than just weightlifting. I felt like the same thing was like, it's just repetitive, like a routine that I just wasn't loving. Like get up, morning routine, go to the gym, work out, come home. That was that. And I just started to get so bored, and just wasn't really my vibe anymore. So I was doing spin like 1 to 2 times a week, loved that. And then I was like, you know what? I think I want to start training differently. And I talked about, I think in a couple YouTube videos ago, my like goals for 2024 was to find different forms of movement for my body. And little did I know one of those forms of movement would be running, and I'd actually enjoy it. So we switched up my workout split about 3 weeks ago now, and I am on a hybrid split. So I am weight training 3 days a week, full body those 3 days, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then I'm running twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then I'm doing spin on Saturdays, and then resting on Sundays. And I know some of you guys may be thinking like, Maddie, you went from training 6 days a week, and the reason why you went from 6 to 5 and then 4 was because you were, you know, putting too much stress on your body, you were overtraining. And yes, I was overtraining. I was literally weightlifting 6 days a week, which is insane. So now I'm only weightlifting 3 days a week, and I'm doing lower impact workouts. I'm not sprinting during my runs. Like I'm doing a very slow paced run, and I'm staying within like my zone 1, zone 2 whenever I am running. So it's a slow pace. Like my mile time is normally about like 12 minutes to 13 minutes, because it's just like a slow jog, and it's jogging at a conversational pace to where I can control my breathing and where I'm able to stay in zone 1 with my heart rate. For spin, that's going to be more of like my intense cardio day because I'm burning a lot of calories, my heart rate's getting up, and it's like more high intensity training. So the days where I am running, it's more low impact. So it's kind of like an active rest day for my body, to be completely honest with you. And then my full day off is Sundays. And so far I've been loving it. I've been running for 2.5, 3 weeks. And I think it's so fun. It's so fun just to like go on a little run. I find it peaceful. I can play music, I can listen to a podcast, and my focus now is not just simply aesthetic. I don't want to be the most shredded version of myself. I don't want to have, you know, all this muscular look on my body, and I don't care about that anymore. I just care about feeling good and moving good, and I want to move like an athlete. I want to feel good. I want to have more endurance. Like I want to just overall, like when I'm like 40 years old, I want to be able to still be running. When I'm like 50, 60, I want to still be running. Like when I'm 70, I still want to be going on jogs outside. I still want to be spinning. Like I want to move for longevity and not just to like look a certain way in my 20s and have this like aesthetic and this shredded body. And there's nothing against that. Like if those are your goals, pop off, that's totally fine. Like I'm just saying what I think works best for me in this phase of life that I'm in. And I've struggled for so many years with the number on the scale, always wanting to look a certain way. And while I've gone through my ebbs and flows of like healing my relationship with food, then came my obsession with the scale, and then came my obsession with wanting to be shredded and look like all of these bodybuilders, to possibly wanting to compete, and just all of these things that I felt like it was always this cycle of nothing was ever good enough. And now I feel like I'm just so content with my training split. I'm doing like multiple things. I'm not tied to just one thing. I'm not tied to just weightlifting. I have different forms of movement in. I'm like enjoying different forms of movement because I thought for so long like I hated running because I didn't like running growing up. So I never wanted to do it. And when I did run, I did sprint intervals because I simply wanted to lose weight. And I thought the only way to lose weight quickly was by doing sprint intervals. Toxic mindset. So I would literally do sprint intervals every single day as a form of punishment to myself, where now I just jog. Like I did a 3-mile jog the other day, loved it. It was so much fun. And so I'm just really focused on how I feel, how I move versus aesthetics, looking a certain way and having this certain image. And it's very refreshing. It's very refreshing because we're not focused on the number on the scale. We're focused on how I feel. I haven't weighed myself in like a month, and when I was going through my bulk and cut, I was weighing myself every single day because we did need to see that biofeedback to see how my body was responding, and how I was doing during my bulk and my cut. So I feel like during that time I got a little bit obsessive with the number on the scale, not seeing progress, and then I kind of plateaued a little bit during my cut because I was going through so much life stress, changing the business, closing the old business, opening up the new one. We were moving states. Like it was just a lot, and so my body just like was not properly responding because of how high my stress levels were. And now I just feel so much like release of stress. Like I'm not overwhelmed, I'm not as stressed, like I don't feel all this anxiety like I used to. I just feel so much better, and I feel like running has just been super therapeutic as well as spinning, and I've just genuinely like loved it and I look forward to it. So yeah, that's my little update on where I'm at with training, my new hybrid split, training like a hybrid athlete, and just incorporating new forms of movement. So I'm really excited to continue making some more videos, like showing you guys my new workout split, bringing you guys along through like days in my life when I'm running, like what I eat in a day whenever I have a run or like I'm training, you know, because obviously it looks a little bit different days. But I'm really excited. I'm excited to build my calories back up because we did get pretty deep in my cut, and I'm really excited to be able to eat again, building me back up to maintenance. And I'm really excited to see also like how my body does transform with what I'm doing now, and just see how it responds versus how I was responding when I was strictly only weightlifting. So if you guys have any questions about how I'm training or anything like that, I would love to answer them in the comments below. You guys know that I'll always answer any questions that you guys have. But that's my little chit chat, my little update on kind of where I'm at with my fitness journey. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to catch you guys up on everything and do like a little recap on where my life is at and where I'm kind of feeling at right now, and just overall mindset. But yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you guys in next time's video.